Hi, everybody. Monday again, 9th of May. I'm just going to change a little bit with my frequency tuning fork. These are very good, actually. I got them for quite a long time, 20 years. I'm made in Germany, and it's called Planet Wear, and they're tuned to the planets. This is Venus. Okay, that's enough. All right. Okay, I just had the reading with my Spanish group in YouTube. Well, here normally there's nobody watching, but sometimes there's one person. If you're watching this, please subscribe and help me just to reach people with my work, with star seeds, the cards that I channeled between 93 and 2003, which are cards that are healing cards. They are a rite of passage. They are different as cards, not as the ones that are there. There are lots of cards and they're beautiful, but these are different. Now, I just started this channel in September last year, so it's quite new. I haven't dedicated as much as I wanted because of other kind of responsibilities and having two languages and to deal with sometimes is not that simple, but there we are. Now, the card for today, it's kind of interesting because considering all the solar flames that we've been bombarded with and had a kind of bumpy road this last week with emotions and physical discomfort, and I needed comfort food, but then I was baking healthy food finally. But I wanted to go out, and then it was pouring, and it was stormy with winds. It's a very windy area, but really windy. I mean, about 55 kilometers per hour. It was dangerous to be in the street. Anyway, since we are on a week that is preceding the full moon on the 16th, and as you all know, full moons are to let go of energy, all energy, things that we don't want anymore. It's like from the solar eclipse that we had not very long ago, it feels like things are surfacing for all of us on an individual level, on a collective level. And the card of blessings, which is a very special card, I'm going to read it to you. I'm going to translate it straight away because the translation is in the computer and I cannot read it at the same time. This is the book in Spanish. Now, it says, because every card has a poem and then an explanation and then a suggestion about work you can do every time it comes out. Now, it says that this is leading me to a new beginning. I see myself with integrity as if it was the first time I see myself. I'm the same one as then. Before living, before breaking, before doubting. And even though young, without learning too much, no fame, not being tasted, who will I become? This is a blessing to be able to begin everything again. This is the poem, okay? Now, here talks about spiritual aspirations and evolution, which now are real and you can touch them because you have worked for a long time to get there. You have incorporated all this into your life. It's not just an idea or a book, it's part of your day to day. And it's part of your thoughts, the way you think. Here, there is a deep, deep connection with the feminine inside. Doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, who's watching. But through that, there is a surrender, a giving, and you feel free, okay, to live the life you want. And this is reflected by this, just touching the sky with your arms, kind of saying, hey, I'm thankful, I'm grateful, okay? And it's like a celebration of the process that brought you here now. It's like, okay, you don't possess anything, but you know where happiness is and the realization of that, and that's enough. Okay. Anyway, we don't take anything when we go. It's what we have inside, and that's it. And experiences and lessons. Everybody you have loved, everything you have learned. So here, there is a part of you that feel grateful to your emotional intelligence, and that part of you that knew how to move you from where you were to where you are now. Okay. Now, the red sun that is here symbolizes the core of this aspiration, of this spiritual aspiration and evolution. And the violet color represents the discernment that has accompanied you whenever you were alone. And you have discovered that this part of you is a part of you that you shouldn't lose at all. Something to keep, something that you're grateful for, and something to be loyal in your path, because it has helped you to know when to go to one road or the other. What happens when you don't have discernment and you only listen to other people or what they say and you believe they're bigger than you? Sorry, I need to drink. Now, when that happens, you give your power away, and giving your power away, you don't use your ability to discern and feel what is best for you, even if sometimes we make mistakes, which is normal. Okay, and they're learning lessons. So here, this woman is both sacred and majestic. She's there, open, sorry, not just to receive, but to give. What can we do? Well, what I have done in the past when this card comes up is to write a letter of being grateful, at least 21 things, by hand, no writing in the computer, by hand, and feel everything you write. Okay? Now, normally what I do with this, I put it under my bed, under my pillow, or my bed table. I read it the first thing when I wake up, and I read it when I go to bed. And if there is a moment where conversations or situations made me think about, I'm going to complain, read the letter so you can actually have one in your pocket or in your bag. Okay. As you do this over the week, because it's this for this week, check what changes in you. If you before maybe you reacted in a conversation with friends or family or colleagues, if now maybe you quiet and you listen, you don't engage in conversations that are nonsense, that you don't resonate anymore. Remember, everything is frequency. And when you think about it, there's many, many things to be grateful for. Now, a creative idea for those that like painting: create a gratefulness collage. or a diary. Paste things, sorry, cut things. I've been cutting because of the pollen in outside. And the strange thing is that I don't have any allergies anymore because I removed them. So I don't know what's there, and it's from yesterday. So, I mean, I did it in the past. I did a journal of gratefulness with pictures, with drawings, with writings. But other things that you could do, which is fun, is to create a self portrait. Now, I don't mean a self portrait, real one, okay? This you can even do with your kids because children these days, and I know because I have been a children's teacher for many years before I became a psychotherapist, they need to do this kind of exercise when they are in their preteens. Some of them, they have low self-esteem or they don't recognize their abilities, the goodness in them, everything. And well, some of them, they have their parents and teachers that do that, but others, they don't have anybody. So I'm sharing this, which is this is an art therapy session that I did in the past. I've been doing it for 20 years with people. You need only crayons or markers. If you have watercolors, fantastic. We need a big paper as long as yourself, and you put it on the floor. You need company to do this, obviously. Better if you have a friend, or you can do it in family. It could be really fun, especially now that the weather is more kind of accompanying. It's not so cold, so that you can go and do it in the garden. And you decide a position that shows that you feel strong, you feel happy. It could be this, but it could be another one. Just choose that one. Now put yourself, lie down over the paper, and let with the position that you have chosen, like you were a sculptor, the other person take the marker and mark the silhouette of yourself. And when it's finished, you have a silhouette of you, and you use that, you put it on the wall, and sorry again, the itching. Well, and you start writing and painting everything that is you, then you can maybe not express with words, but symbols, colors, things that come to you, even maybe a writing that you found that describes you, the way you are or feel, the way you think. It's actually a really nice thing. Sorry. This is worse after being outside. I have been outside for a while, and it's what happened with the wind. Anyway, what I've done in the past is to have it back from a door so nobody can see it. If you want to have certain privacy when you do it, and you see it when you close the door, and it could be the first thing you see in the morning, actually can help you to really, really connect with the best in you. Now, the card blessings, count your blessings. There's so much energy that goes sometimes into complaining and not into counting your blessings. So for today, for this week, this is what I share with you. I probably will share something else with a new audio during the week if I have time, because I just did one in Spanish, but I don't know if I have time to record one in English. So if you want to support my work, I will love that you share these or you subscribe to my channel. And I'll talk to you next week, the Monday the 16th, which is full moon. Okay, see you soon.